And then the third thing here was a story. They talked about a guy had two sons. He had one son that went on to do poetry and write things. And he had another son that was a centurion. And so the father had a dream where he was able to see that his son, the words of his son were used by people and still being used to this day. And the father rejoiced. And he was like, man, like, I'm so excited my son that did all the writing, his words are still being remembered by people all around. And the person who was with him in the dream or the situation was like, no, it's your son that's actually the one who went into the military. And so the one that went into the military, he told a story about him. It's a story in the Bible where the centurion went to Jesus and he wanted his servant healed. And he said, he's like, hey, Jesus was headed his way and someone else got healed. And the centurion was like, hey, you're not even worthy of stepping into my home or into my area. I'm one of authority. I know when I say to do something, it goes. So I know you have the power to say he's healed and he's healed. And it's a story where Jesus commended him on his faith. And it's a story that people still use to this day. And so it was pretty interesting that the father, his son that actually wasn't right, and it was his other son that was well known. And the story from that, or what came from that, was no matter what a person does, everyone plays an essential role in the history of the world.